All right, back. Okay, I figured out what setting. Thanks for coming back here. I figured out what setting I needed to make because it's not in the settings. Thank you very much. Okay, it's not in the settings. It's actually when you're about to do broadcast. Hi, Cake. Cake and yoga. Love that, by the way. Cake and yoga. You can do yoga and eat cake during it. Maybe not during the inverted dog, although technically that would be a good position to eat the cake in. Hi, super. Thanks everybody for coming back. We're about to talk about. Thank you. We're about to talk about pushing versus allowing, and thanks to Gary, now I figured out how to allow everybody to chat. I think the setting that I had was only those who follow me can chat, nobody else. So we live, we learn. New on Periscope. Again, if you want to click on a little Perry dude and invite people that you feel will resonate with this message of pushing versus allowing, because I just had a very interesting experience that I wanted to share with you. So, for those that didn't hear, just a brief reason why I'm doing this is just today there was a big kind of a breakthrough in terms of my understanding of pushing versus allowing. And with me and what's happening with me, I promised the universe that anything that happens that could be of use to other people, I'm going to share. So this is an important one. Lately, I've noticed that I've been pushing a lot in my business, and as I'm building this new venture with courses and giveaways and such, and one-on-one consultations. I felt myself pushing. I was checking logs. I was doing this marketing effort, and this didn't work, and that didn't work. Something was just not working out. And yesterday, actually the day before yesterday, the kitchen sink got completely clogged, and I have a person working downstairs right now trying to resolve it for a second day because it got completely blocked. Thank you very much for the hearts. I appreciate that. And looking at the universal way of communicating that to me, it was a very clear sign that right now I'm blocking. And everything is blocked because I am pushing, I'm not allowing. Yes, I tend to read into things, but that's the way that the universe communicates with me. So I've conditioned myself to read into those. And it's true. So today, what I decided was a very big step for me. After 3 years of not working full time in IT, I said, you know what? I'm not going to push anymore because I'm in the business to help people. I need to allow everything to take hold. There's nothing that I'm doing wrong on the entrepreneurship side. I've built a very nice system, the Seamless method. I've built something that's going to really help people reduce their stress, get in touch with themselves, lose weight, do all sorts of wonderful things. And instead of pushing it and trying to get sales just so I can, afford not to go back to my IT job, I stopped doing that. And today I let go. I sent some information out to some people. I put my resume back on Dice and Indeed. Yes, Gary, I'm back in the business officially. And I started allowing things. And here's the cool part of it. That happened only a few hours ago. Right now, what I'm seeing already is right before this scope session, I saw that a couple of people signed up for my 8-day challenge. So the universe is telling me that I'm on the right path, and that brings up this conversation of pushing versus allowing. Many of us, whether we're entrepreneurs trying to launch something, or people who are not, in the business of selling stuff to people, we still tend to push in our affairs. And by pushing, we have great intentions, and we're putting a lot of effort, a lot of energy into it. But it's that very fine line that lies between you pushing and allowing the universe to actually take the information and allow that to happen. Forget esoterics for a second. Think of sports and any sport that you play. I play tennis, and we've talked about that on numerous scopes. But in tennis, if I try to do a forehand, backhand serve, and I just try to whack as hard as I can, and I flex my muscles, and I just power through, that usually is not going to work, because in golf and tennis and boxing and martial arts and any of these, you have to be completely relaxed. You have to be relaxed. It's all about the speed and fluidity, and if you're making the right movement, that power is going to come from your rotation. It's going to come through the speed with which the racket is going to go through the hitting zone. Baseball, same thing. And you're going to get a lot more whip. You're going to get a lot more power because you're allowing it. You're not pushing it. You're allowing it, which is the opposite of what I was doing in my business. I was so concerned with trying to figure out what is working, what is not working. I started to lose focus of what was important. And the important thing is to help people. The universe will take care of itself. If I'm helping people, people naturally will start working with me and things will take place. But I needed to alleviate that pressure. So instead of worrying about this, I said, okay, so I'm going to get an IT gig. I'm going to get a short-term contract and I'm going to let the process play out. And I'm already seeing results of that simple decision because I'm telling the universe, you know what? I'm not pushing anymore. I am allowing you to do your job. I know what I want. I know what I set in place. The universe will do the rest. So when you're looking at your life, depending on what it is that you're doing, always ask yourself, am I pushing or am I allowing? Because there is a difference. We may think that allowing doesn't mean that I have a work ethic or I'm actually working hard at it. Working hard and work ethic are imperative to anything that you do in life. You have to sit your butt down and you actually have to do it. You have to put in the work. From the esoteric perspective, universe will just sit there and wait until you do that. You have to knock on doors. You have to, do what needs to get done in order to move the needle, so to speak. Using many aphorisms here, cliche talk, whatever you want to call it. The idea is the same. You have to get your butt down, but work ethic is different from pushing. You can be working because you're enjoying it and because you're allowing, as in writing, you're just allowing the words to appear on paper instead of pushing and searching and straining for any particular word or phrase. It's that thing. As Bruce Lee said, be like water. Allow the flow. When you're allowing the flow into any part of your life, regardless of what it is that you're doing, things will naturally be in alignment. And then things will happen, whether it is in business or in life, in relationships. We can push all we want, but until we allow, until we surrender, until we let the process take place, nothing will happen. So allow yourself the opportunity for nature to take its course. I know, I just keep throwing them in there. So that's what I wanted to share with you because it's very important. The more you push, the less is going to happen. The more you allow with the work ethic behind it, the more things will happen and you'll feel a lot better. And me as a stress reduction coach, I found myself under a lot of stress, waking up already thinking about what is it that I need to do today in order to make this thing work. Stop. Oh my God, my stress went down completely because I know, hey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm doing what I need to be doing. And I'll just allow things to take its course. I'm going to have more time to write my book. I don't have to worry about any of the financial aspects. I don't have to worry about any of that. I'm going to go back to IT for a little while until this finally takes over, and I'm not going to push and say it needs to happen right now. I'm going to allow it. So I suggest you do the same. Whatever it is that you're doing, use the principle of allowing as opposed to pushing in your life, and you'll see results almost immediately because you're aligning yourself with the universe. And as a stress reduction coach, I'll be happy because you'll be reducing your stress. Excuse me, that's the scope. Any questions, anything that I can answer or clarify for you? You're very welcome, Cake and Yoga. It's my pleasure. I'm not selling on Periscope. I'll be here. This is my second scope today. So follow me if you resonate, and I'll be on every day, at least once a day, giving different tips and inspiring you to make your life a little bit easier, because that's really why I'm here. I'm here to help, share my experiences and things that I've learned to make your life easier. And my pleasure. Anybody else? Any other questions? All right. Well, have a great rest of the day. I'm not sure if I'll be on tonight. I don't have a specific scope schedule of I'm on at this specific time every single day. I allow things to happen naturally. So I know I'll be on tomorrow morning with a new with a new poem and a new topic to inspire you for the rest of that day. So until then, have a great day. Take care.